Ladies and gentlemen, starting this edition with a breaking news that is coming in. France has accused China of running a covert disinformation campaign to sabotage the global sales of its Rafale fighter jets. Now, French intelligence claims that Chinese embassies were involved in spreading false narratives, especially after the 2019 India-Pakistan aerial clash, to push countries like Indonesia away from buying the French jets, all in an effort to promote Beijing's own fighter aircraft. This is the big breaking news that we are tracking, ladies and gentlemen. France has come out, in fact, the French intelligence has come out and it has accused China of running a covert disinformation campaign to sabotage the global sales of Rafale fighter jets. In fact, the French intelligence has also claimed that Chinese embassies were involved in spreading false narratives, especially after the India-Pakistan aerial clash. Let's cut straight across to Major Samar Pal, who is joining us on this edition. Major Samar Pal, thank you for speaking to Republic. We are tracking a very big story right now. France has accused China of running a covert disinformation campaign, all in an order to sabotage the global sales of Rafale fighter jets. Your first reaction on this?
You see, Ops Sindoor has called China's technical superiority bluff. What the African nations were with the notion that the J-17 and the J-10s are the future incoming fighter jets which are superior to the Russian technology. And now with the disinformation warfare campaign, due to Ops Sindoor, China is trying its level best to, create, you could say, doing a publicity stunt to prove that, their aircrafts are good. But the problem is that there has been an actual video of one of the J-17s which had crashed during Ops Sindoor, which is out in the public domain. And African countries, including Indonesia and Egypt, have actually cancelled the orders. And Azerbaijan is again looking into it whether they are going to place the orders or not. Because now most of these countries, the African countries, are looking towards the Korean fighter jet called the FA-50. So keeping all this in mind, you see, Operation Sindoor has been a very big setback for the Chinese military complex. Reason being, their missiles, the PL-15s, were a dud, and other missile variants which they provided to Pakistan were not able to cross beyond Sirsa, Haryana. So that is the problem, that it has been a very big setback and an eye-opener for China. Their companies' stocks have...
There seems to be a network error there with Major Samar Pal. Moving on, shifting our focus to another story, in fact, that we are tracking now. Supreme Court has agreed to hear on July 10th a batch of pleas that is challenging the Election Commission of India's move to conduct a special intensive revision, or the SIR, of the electoral polls in the poll-bound Bihar. To put things into context here, viewers, petitioners have in fact raised serious concerns over the transparency and the legality of the electoral roll revision. And they are questioning its timing and the